take a little pain. I dare you. I dare you not to go home. Somebody said, I don't go home, I feel bad. Go through it. You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you're feeling a little pain. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level, because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you'll keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman. But I'm exactly where I wanted to be because I realized I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want.
So let's start with some introductions. You can go ahead, anybody.
Sure. My name is Travis Motley. I'm a co-owner and director of athletic development here at ImpactStrength&Performance.
And I am Drew Ragan. I'm the other co-owner of Impact Strength and Performance, and I am the director of adult fitness and fat loss.
So how do you two know each other?
We went to high school together. That's kind of where it all kind of started. We went to high school, played sports. We're both, high-level athletes. And eventually went to play college, but yeah, we just met in high school and had a lot of the same interests and became good boys.
Grew up like a mile away from where our gym is now, and lived like 2 streets down from one another. So moms were always carpooling. So we were boys.
So why and how did Impact come about? What was the idea of it, or who came up with the idea of that?
Well, Impact, the name itself, Impact, we thought that was just like a solid fit for what we were trying to do, just based on both of our backgrounds being high school and collegiate athletes, both having health and psychology degrees. We wanted to see what we could do professionally, and see what we could do that both fulfilled both of our passion to help people or to provide the biggest impact in people's lives. And we recognize that personally, like, I feel like the kind of the foundation of all personal development, of improving, of growth, of becoming a better version of yourself, starts with taking better care of yourself. So if we can communicate and teach and inspire people to become healthier, become fitter, begin eating well, we thought that was the biggest way that we could create the biggest impact in people's lives, in our community's lives, and in our friends and family, and just create a really cool culture here.
Set. Go! Here we go! Good. Come on, make sure we're coming with. Good, guys. That's 2 for everybody, right? That's 3 for everyone? Okay, here we go. Set. Go! What it's all about. I'll do a cup check over here. This bar close to my body as possible, so it's like just sliding down my legs, okay? I'm sticking my ass out as far as I can, just below my kneecaps, and I bring my hips through, squeeze my butt at the top. It's all about hip power right here, okay? I'm not going super far down. I look at my back when I'm doing this as well. Look at my shoulders. I'm not doing this. It's no way to hurt your back, but I'm staying straight.
And same goes for Trav. I know with athletes in terms of having a program that could facilitate something that we didn't have growing up.
Right. That's kind of where I guess I mean if you really want to get down to the nuts and bolts of it, I guess Impact started like back in high school when we would do everything we could try to do to train. We had no idea what we were doing, but we each go research something on the internet and come back and try it out in the gym, and that's kind of how it all started. And then we went off to college, and we would come back and we had the same construction job, and so we'd come back and we'd run at 6 a.m. and drive out to wherever
deep.
Yeah. Covington or whatever, to go dig ditches and shovel bark all day. Then we'd go back and lift weights, and that's kind of how it all started from there.
We had no idea what we were doing.
That was just our passion.
We had no idea what was going on, but we loved pursuing, trying to figure out what was going on.
So then obviously we both went and studied and got, certified, and then those experiences and kind of like the fact that we didn't know what was going on, the fact that we wanted somebody to kind of help us out, but we just didn't have the resource, led to us kind of making this whole thing just so that we could have an outlet, a resource for the community to have something that we didn't have growing up.
So is Impact for anyone to participate, or just strictly athletes?
Anybody.
Well, anyone. We really feel that, I mean, it's kind of cliche at this point because you've heard it so much, but there is some truth in the statement that we really feel like everyone's an athlete. So me being the director of adult fitness and fat loss, I cater more towards the adult end of the crowd, people who are trying to just get their swag back and lean up, look good, feel good, move better, just have better energy. So I tend to do all the programming for the adult end of the equation. And Trav is doing more of the, the athlete end. So, and we have athletes coming in here, especially in the summer. We're working with a ton of teams, a ton of high school and collegiate athletes who are trying to either go to college and play or currently in school, and just, trying to develop their game, become stronger, healthier. And so we really cater towards both markets.
And kind of, just to piggyback on that, like one of the cool things that we've been able to do, having two of us in taking director roles, is we're constantly studying, we're constantly researching, and being that we're directors of two separate markets, it's helped us really focus in on certain areas that help specifically the people that we serve most. So a lot of my research is based on speed and power and sports performance. And then Drew can spend more of his time on the nutrition, fat loss, and things of that nature. So that way, our community, the people who we're serving, is getting, the perfect, amount of knowledge to help them get to where they want to be.
Yes, it's the best of both worlds. It's a nice 1-2 punch. Having a lot of the nutritional understanding and background, and also the strength and programming and periodization and all the necessary variables that goes into creating a sound program to maximize people's results.
Speaking of nutrition, what is the biggest misconception that people have on nutrition?
It's a great question. I would say currently in America, we are a country that is very obsessed with counting calories, and the law of thermodynamics, a calorie in, just as long as you burn more calories than you ingest, you will lose weight. But that's not how it works. At Impact, we're much more focused on quality. It's not, we kind of come from a different angle where in order to burn fat, in order to, increase muscle mass, you need to get healthy before you lose fat. It's not you need to lose fat in order to get healthy. And so it just kind of comes around that a lot of people think, well, if I eat, 1,500 calories a day, regardless of what those calories are, and I burn 2,000, I'm going to have this 500 calorie deficit. And I heard somewhere that there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So if I do that 7 days a week, I will lose 1 pound of fat a week. So in 3 months, I'll be 12 pounds lighter, and I'll fit into this, dress or these pants, but that's not how it works. If that was the case, I eat like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. I look like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. That's not, I don't burn 5,000 calories a day. It's about establishing what's your metabolic type, what type of, do you assimilate and work with, nutrients that are better, more carbohydrate rich, or do you function better when you have a diet that's healthier in proteins and fats? Everyone is different. So you need to establish what works for you, and then create your nutrition game plan off of those food groups. It's not about numbers or calories, it's about the quality of those calories.
From what I've read, and I read a lot of your stuff online, and I've also read a lot of what people have commented, they said this is like it's a great vibe, great energy, and a great family atmosphere. And how do you keep it that way, and what's their philosophy behind that?
Well, I mean, I'd say that the philosophy, I guess the philosophy behind it would be the fact that we look at, our members as a family. So, I mean, that just comes natural with it. I mean, we're texting people, we're calling people, we're, going to their events, we're going to their games, we're, inviting them to barbecues. So, it's like when you come on and become a part of the Impact Tribe, you really do become part of the family. So that part, I guess it's just natural. Both me and Drew are just more family-oriented dudes, and so this place, like our goal was like we wanted this whole place to be like a vibe of just, hey, this is Drew and Trav, like from like the the art on the wall to the music that we play to how we interact with people. It all goes back to, I guess, mine and Drew's roots, and both of our roots come in, we're really family-oriented people. So it's just a natural thing that with us, we don't have to try. That's just who we are. That's just what we do. And
at the same end, though, like we don't have to try, but we really do make an effort to focus on relationships. We're not a big, gigantic 50,000 square foot facility with every single piece of equipment. We love our facility. We think it's fantastic, and I would rather train here than any other box gym. But that being said, because we don't have a sauna and towel service and all these other crazy amenities, we really want to focus on the relationships. Because at the end of the day, that's what's important. It's about getting in here and having it to be a place where you can get an excellent workout, feel better about yourself, and feel connected with everyone around you. So that is one end, just the relationships. But I also really feel like people love the vibe here because we like to consider ourselves a big picture gym. We always ask people like, what's your why? Why are you doing this? It's not just about losing weight, or it's not just about jumping 4 inches higher if you're a basketball player or something. What deep down, like what do you value, and why is health and fitness and performance something that you care about? So we really try and get to the big motivator, because if you can have a big motivator, it's a lot easier to get bigger results, and I think people appreciate and recognize that.
So where do you see Impact in 5 years? What are your goals?
Wow,
that's a great question. You're doing good, Christina.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't even know if we've looked at a 5-year, like 5 years out. We probably should. And we've had this conversation, but like we usually kind of come to a place where it's pretty open-ended. We began the business just in September last year. We moved into our facility in February, and we're open in the first week of March. So now it's July 2nd. So this is our beginning of our 5th month in operation at our own space, and so far, we've just been focusing on improving people's results, on a very organic growth. We haven't done any marketing of any sort really, and just have grown based off of people recommending and referring us to their friends and family. So that's been great. It's been a really good feeling. In 5 years, it'll be nicer to have a larger facility where we could serve more people. But I love the warehouse space. Like I know Trav and I aren't really interested in trying to have like a souped up retail, something like
cookie cutter.
Yeah,
pillow fighting type of gym.
Yeah, I know from a personal and professional level. I know Trav is the same way. Would love to be able to edutain, to be able to disseminate and have information available that really inspires people and also informs people on how to either live better, healthier, and just all around, improve lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, the thing about us that, we talk about all the time is that we never want to lose sight of the roots and kind of like, what's gotten us to this point, and that is, it's still about the relationships. It's always going to be about the relationships. So any plan that we have is always kind of taking, that we might have a plan, but it kind of goes through the same path, and that is we just continue to build relationships and nurture the ones that we already have, and what comes with that comes.
Yeah, it's a family affair for sure.
Lay. What's up? Yeah.
Kana's in the building, nigga.
Thanks for letting me come do this here. It's probably the best workout thing I've found in my adult life here, as short as it's been. It's really awesome. You guys do a great job here.
Guys, thanks for doing what you're doing. You guys are good at it, and can't wait until you guys grow and get out of this beach and become huge.
They be lying through their teeth. Hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that shit tell me, man. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you'll never have to.
I think they are great, and I don't know what I would do without them, and I'm super excited for my journey, and I'm glad that they're there.
Alright, thank you.
So, how can people contact you? Do you guys have a website or email, or how people can get a hold of you?
Yeah, our website is www.goimpactstrength.com. You can reach Trav or myself at trav@goimpactstrength.com or Drew at goimpactstrength.com. Our phone number is available on the website. You know, our address is right there with the map and everything, just in the 520 corridor in Bellevue, so it's a really convenient location, and our doors are open, to anybody.
So, all right, thank you, Drew and Trav.
Thank you.
Thank you.